Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the land down under. Australia. It's a country and a continent all in one, known for its stunning landscapes, unique wildlife, and laid-back culture. But beyond the kangaroos and koalas, Australia is packed with fascinating secrets and mind-blowing facts. So, grab your virtual passport because we about to uncover some of the most interesting things you probably didn't know about this incredible place. Let's get started. First up, let's talk size. Australia is enormous. It's the 6th largest country in the world, and it's so big that it's wider than the moon. That's right. The diameter of the moon is about 3,400 kilometers, while Australia, from east to coast, measures nearly 4,000 kilometers. Driving from Sydney on the east coast to Perth on the west coast would take you over 40 hours of non-stop driving. It's a journey that spans multiple time zones within the country itself. This vastness means Australia has an incredibly diverse range of climates and landscapes, from tropical rainforests in the north to snowy mountains in the south. Speaking of landscapes, did you know that over 90% of Australia's population lives along the coast? This leaves the vast interior of the country sparsely populated. It's one of the most urbanized countries in the world, which is pretty ironic for a place famous for its wide open spaces. Now, let's get to the animals. Australia is like a real-life Pokemon world. We all know about kangaroos and koalas, but have you heard of the koala? A small marsupial from Western Australia that has been dubbed the world's happiest animal because of its adorable, smiling face. Or what about the platypus? A mammal that lays eggs, has a duck's bill, a beaver's tail, and venomous spurs. When the first platypus specimen was sent to Britain, scientists thought it was a hoax and that someone had stitched different animal parts together. You heard that correctly, camels! They were originally imported in the 19th century to help with transport and construction in the outback. Once motorized transport became common, many were released into the wild. They thrived in the arid environment, and now their population is estimated to be over 1 million. They're actually considered a bit of a pest in some areas, which is a wild thought for an animal we usually associate with the deserts of Africa and Asia. Let's move on to some human history. Australia has the oldest living culture in the world. Their culture is rich with art, storytelling, and a deep spiritual connection to the land. Ancient rock art sites like those in Kakadu National Park date back tens of thousands of years, offering a breathtaking glimpse into this continuous cultural history. It's a heritage that is fundamental to Australia's identity. And there's a growing movement to recognize and celebrate this incredible legacy. Here's a fun one. In 1932, the Australian military literally declared war on emu. It's known as the Great Emu War. After World War I, thousands of ex-soldiers were given land to farm in Western Australia. The military was called in, armed with machine guns. Right? Wrong! The emus proved to be surprisingly difficult targets. They were fast, they scattered in all directions, and they were tough. After several failed attempts and a lot of wasted ammunition, the military withdrew. The emus had officially won the war. It's a complex ecosystem made up of billions of tiny organisms called coral polyps, and it supports an incredible diversity of marine life. It's one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, and a place of breathtaking beauty. On the man-made side, you have the Sydney Harbour Bridge, nicknamed the Coat Hanger because of its shape. It's the world's largest steel arch bridge. And what's really cool is that you can actually climb it. It is a pretty popular tourist activity that offers stunning panoramic views of Sydney Harbour and the famous Opera House. That's longer than the Great Wall of China. It was built in the 1880s to keep dingoes out of the fertile southeast part of the continent and protect sheep flocks. If you decided to visit one new beach every single day, it would take you over 27 years to see them all. From the world-famous Bondi Beach in Sydney to the pristine white sands of Whitehaven Beach in the Wits. Australia is a paradise for beach lovers. And did you know that Canberra was chosen as the capital city as a compromise between the two rival cities, Sydney and Melbourne? Both cities wanted to be the capital. So in 1908, a decision was made to build a brand new capital from scratch, situated roughly halfway between them. The name Canberra is derived from an Aboriginal word meaning meeting place. It's a planned city, designed by American architect Walter Burley Griffin, with a unique layout centered around a large artificial lake. Let's end with a fact about wealth and resources. Australia is incredibly rich in natural resources, especially minerals. It's one of the world's largest exporters of iron ore and coal. But it's also famous for something a bit more glamorous: opals. Australia produces around 95% of the world's opals, and the national gemstone is, you guessed it, the opal. The outback town of Coober Pedy is known as the opal capital of the world, and it is a fascinating place where many residents live underground in dugouts to escape the extreme summer heat. So there you have it. From a war against emus to a fence longer than the Great Wall of China. From having more camels than Egypt to being wider than the moon. Australia is a land of contrasts and surprises. It's a place where ancient history and modern life exist side by side, and where the natural world is both beautiful and bizarre. We've only just scratched the surface today, but I hope this gives you a new appreciation for just how unique and fascinating Australia truly is.